first feature, and this is actually a combo of a laser and laser block. Now, as you've seen in the movies, maybe sometimes when they kind of dodge through the lasers and stuff, this is very similar to that. And for a laser block, you are going to need 7 smooth stone in total in a kind of N shape, 1 glass pane, and 1 block of redstone, which is fairly cheap. And you're going to need 2 of them at least, because what you're going to need to do is place 1 kind of on the left and 1 kind of on the right in a straight line, and then that laser will automatically appear. However, you do need to have these within 5 blocks of each other, so if this was just 1 more block to the left, it wouldn't work. You can't place these lasers down by yourself, so you need to just kind of put them within 5 blocks of each other, and then they will work. So we're going to test this. We're going to walk through this and test if it works. Let's see if it works. Here we go. Oh my god, my ears. What the hell is that sound? It's definitely working. Travis, you can switch it off now. Travis, you can switch it off. Whoa, no. Just stop it. Wow. That got a bit close. Why does he have to do this to me? Why? Why did I agree to do this? But anyway, the way this works is that when you walk through the laser, a redstone signal is put out from the left of this block and the right of this block. And I think it might go vertical as well. I'm not too sure on that. But it will emit a redstone signal for about 2 or 3 seconds. But to show you how to use that in Minecraft a little bit more easier, I'm going to show you this contraption over here, kind of like the bare bones of how it works. So I've got one, there's just 1 wide, so this is going to be a pretty handy one for putting after a door or something, to make sure that someone walks through it. And then I've got the redstone coming out the left-hand side of this block and leading up to this TNT. So when I walk through this, the redstone will be activated, the TNT will hopefully explode, and that's kind of like a feature of this mod. So let's go through here, walk through the laser, it will activate it, you'll see the little kind of streams of redstone out the top. The redstone will glow, and the TNT was activated. So that is how that works. If I walk through this, you will see that the redstone kind of particles come out the top to show you that it's active, and then the redstone is active as well while I walk through it, which is a pretty cool feature, I must admit. So, now moving on to the next security feature we need to get past, which is the keypad. Now, to craft one of these keypads, you are going to need simply just 9 buttons, so not too expensive whatsoever, and it creates this awesome keypad mechanism. And when you place it down for the first time and right-click it, you get the option to set up a security code. And Trey also used it with just 4 numbers when he set this up. I'm not sure if you can go for more than that, but you have to test that by yourselves when you look at this mod. But let's put in the number. He's told me already what it is. It's 9523, and it should... Why is this not working? Treyors, why is it not working? Tell me the code. I know you've already told me the code. Let me try again. Oh wait, that's wrong. 9543 was it? 43? Why is this not working? Why are you trolling me? Why are you doing this to me, Charles? But the joke's on you, buddy, because I have one of these. I have a code breaker, which means I can right-click on any keypad and just unlock it straight away. So let's go through and have a word with this punk. Why would you do this to me? That's very, very mean. What was the real code? Okay, well, I don't understand why you did that, but I guess it was kind of funny. So what we're going to move on to now is this beautiful chest here, which has a lot more features, which can keep people out of your personal belongings in explosive ways as well, because we're going to be moving on to this beautiful thing called a mine. Now, to craft one of these, you are going to need 3 iron ingots and 1 gunpowder, and it will give you 3 mines, which I think is a pretty good trade-off.
What?
You can also make different types of mine as well. So the first one is called
What?
Betty. Yes, it's called Bouncing Betty. It's pretty hilarious and it works in a very cool way as well, but instead
I cannot.
of the iron ingot from the previous recipe, you actually use a weighted pressure plate heavy instead, which is crafted, if you don't know, by using 2 iron ingots next to each other. So you can craft the Bouncing Betty, and then you'll actually be wondering why I've got all of these random blocks in this chest, but these are actually disguised mines. So as I hover over this, you will see that it says dirt mine.